Oh God, that has a nice little crisp click to it, doesn't it?
Yep. Then we're on the new system now.
Yeah. So, I know we've been out for a bit, but between COVID, promotions, and family shit, it's been very, very hectic.
It's been a fucking minute, dude. What has it been, like a month? Because I think we did a pre-record like a month or two back, and I don't think we've done anything since then.
Yeah, it's been pretty intense. But now we do have a new setup with a lot more options that haven't been set up yet. So that's going to be toyed with. But the main focus, the main everything is that we are fucking back, bitches.
Hell yeah. We're going to try to get back on a regular schedule here.
Yes, as the TV commercials or radio people would say. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Hell yeah.
Even though I almost fucked up on saying that. Oh, although, side announcement, which we'll probably get more into this in the other podcast, but we have both been working on building Funko collections.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is building a collection back with help, but again, I will save more of that for the other cast that we got that you know and love, and this gentleman right here, what you got? You're just starting.
Yeah, I got maybe 17, 18. And then a really big ass Skeletor, which is like my pride and joy. That's my baby.
Nice. So, speaking of Funkos and everything, because I have all mine in the room, just for now up against the wall, because I have nowhere to display them at the moment. But you were saying that something happened one of the times you came home, and things have not really mellowed down here. By the way, everybody, it's been semi-calm, but
Not
everything,
really.
yeah, everything is picking back up. So I'll let you kind of go through and explain your story, and then I'll explain the ones that I have.
All right, so what was this, like last week, huh? Okay.
I believe so.
So during the weekends, I stay at my girlfriend Lily's house. Shout out Lily, because I know you're listening. And I don't have any clothes over there, so I came over here to pick up some clothes so I can shower over there and I can stay more comfortably. So she's like, oh yeah, let's go, because we're already on our way out, so we can stop by your place first so you can grab some clothes. And I was like, all right. And I come upstairs and I leave her in the car with the air on. Okay.
I was going to say, how dare you just leave her in the car? You stay in the car and you don't move.
Yeah, I left her in the car with the air on, just she can listen to some Taylor Swift. She fucking loves Taylor Swift. I don't get it, but all right, whatever.
Fuck T Swift.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna come after you now. Like a Wolverine, she's coming at you like a spider monkey.
Oh no, I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. So I left her in the car and I came upstairs and I opened the door and I didn't lock it because when I'm just gonna come in and out, I leave the door open so I can just take off. And I come into my room and I grab my clothes and I grab some other stuff that I'm going to have to take over there. And I open the door from my room, and people have been listening. They know that my room and your guys' room are like right across from the living room.
Yeah, like a direct, if his door's open, our door's open, and we're sitting down in the doorways, we can just stare at each other creepily.
Yeah. So I open the door and I'm walking out and I see something move in your guys' room. And like I mentioned, that nobody was here. It was just me.
Yeah.
Lily was in the car. You, your wife, and the kids were gone. So I'm like, okay. So I see something moving on you guys' bed, and then it kind of like stands, and it's like child size height.
Yeah, I don't fuck with child ghosts.
I always say, man, fucking child ghosts aren't really ghosts. Those are demons. I will never not once help a child ghost. Be like, help me, mister. Help me find my family. I'm like, no, Satan. Saying you can suck my dick.
We need to get what's his face back.
Have you seen that Key and Peele sketch?
Have you seen that Key and Peele?
That Key and Peele sketch where they're like old ladies in church.
I have not.
And they're like, Satan, if you do not let my niece go, I'm gonna sit on your face and I'm gonna squeeze my booty cheeks and go toot, 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 toot.
Oh God.
Or fucking Satan, if you don't let my nephew Anthony go, I'm gonna chop your dick off with my prayers. So I was just thinking about that.
You're gonna chop his dick off with your prayers.
With my prayers. But
oh God.
No, and then it's the little fucking child-sized ghost. I don't want it might be a ghost, just might be a tiny person, I don't know. Sorry, that was fucking dumb, but yeah, it starts kind of like moving towards the door, and then I was like, fuck this noise. I'm not gonna stay here and find out what it is. So I go to the door and I grab the handle and I try pulling the door back to open it, and the door's locked from the inside.
No.
And like I said, nobody was here. Lily was still in the car listening, jamming out to some Taylor Swift.
Fuck T Swift.
Hey, we're trying to get sponsored, bro. He just released a new album. Everybody check it out.
Taylor Swift, sponsor us, but I still hate you.
It's the same album, just re-recorded. Makes no sense, but you got our money.
You're garbage. No, sponsor us.
Jesus, dude, Lily's gonna come after you, bro. She's gonna fucking kick you in the back of the head. Yeah. She's a karate man.
You want to talk about malevolent ghosts?
Oh,
Look at what I can do. Wow.
All right, you were telling me you had a story too, bud.
Well, there's apparently a few, although none of them one of them directly involves me. The other one is more on the wife side.
Mm-hmm.
But so at work, our boss was gone for a while, so I had to open. So that means on Mondays coming in at 4 a.m. because we have a crew that comes in and sanitizes the whole warehouse and cleans everything and, COVID. Well, I get in there, I unlock the place, I go in my office, I put stuff down. Anytime I'm in there, I don't use the light. I just use the light for my computer screens.
Yeah.
And in my, let's see. So if you go in the door, my desk is off to kind of the right a little bit. And then on the back wall, there's a window kind of out into the warehouse. And I sit down, turn on my computer, and I start typing in my password to get on and start doing work. And I'm looking at my computer screen and I glance up because I can, see that window, which is a mirror on their side, window on mine. And all of a sudden I see something just walk across.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I pull up the cameras and I look, no one is in there. I go out, walk the hallway, look in all the other offices. No one is there. It's just me. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going down that fucking warehouse right now.
Fuck that noise.
That's not going to happen. I'm just going to chill alone. So that happened. And then the other day, one of our workers, we've called him Jarvie.
Jarvie?
He's in my boss's office with me. And we're talking and we're just standing talking. And you know that cabinet she has up against kind of by where her door is?
Yeah.
We just hear that fucking bang, like someone punched it.
It was me. I'm like, Hadouken.
Yeah. Do you think they should make iPhones for babies? Because I do. But we're just sitting there and that happens. We're looking and she's like, see, I'm fucking telling you, it's the ghost. And I guess that's happened before.
Dude, fuck that, man.
Yeah, we were all standing there.
What is it? Like 2 weeks ago at work too, I didn't tell anybody because I was like, oh, it happens to everybody. But I was going to the restroom and I opened the door and I heard somebody cough, like clearly throw and go. I thought somebody was in there. I was like, oh shit, my bad. So I closed the door and I hear flushing. I was like, all right, they're pretty much done. So I waited maybe like 5 minutes. And the clean lady's like, there's nobody in there. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I haven't seen anybody come in. You've been standing there. So I opened the door and fucking no one's in there. The lights are off. The vent thing's off as well. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, those bathrooms are fucking creepy.
Fuck that noise, bro.
I'm just waiting for the day where I'm in there like taking a shit and all of a sudden just the lights go off.
I've had it where I've been using the restroom, like I've been peeing and then just the water thing, the motion sensor for the fucking
the water, the faucet.
Yeah, the fucking
the faucet or the soap,
the sink.
Oh, okay.
Like the water turns on because it's like an automatic thing.
Yeah,
you have to be like right near it for it to turn on, and it just goes off and it turns on. I was like, fuck. Just run out with my pants down.
Why you out with your pants down, boy? Because a ghost tried to touch me.
You tried to diddle my pooter.
Why? Oh, God.
Yeah.
He tried to pooter my diddle.
We went there.
Quit picking your pooter.
Oh, God.
You damn pooter picker.
You pooter picker.
But
that's why your last name Nuttermaker. feel like our podcast is just us referencing shit.
Who are you gonna call?
Nuttermaker. All right,
Oh God! But, so then the wife was telling me that little kid that you've seen, apparently she has seen.
Oh my God! But at the old house when we lived still with our mom, we used to see like I used to see a little girl. This was like, what was that fucking Annabelle movie? The last one came out.
Creation, I think, or Annabelle Comes Home.
No, it was before Comes Home. It was Creation, the one where the fucking they're like in an old fucking house, and then the fucking first. Okay, so we were watching that movie in theaters, and it was me, my sister, which is your wife, and my niece and my nephew, which they are. I want to say at the time they're like 16 and no, they're like 17, 15. I want to say around that age.
Yeah.
Well, they're young. But they're like, yeah, let's go watch it. Dad, let's watch it. I want to watch Annabelle. I want to watch a scary movie. So at the Harkins here in Tucson at the, was it Spectrum 18?
Yeah, the Spectrum Plaza one.
Yeah, that one. So we're sitting there, and the first row, you know how it's like the hand railing? So we always used to sit there because we could put our feet up on the fucking little hand railing.
Because they're not as good as the Cinemark theaters with the big recliner chairs.
Yeah. So we're watching the movie, and it's that part when I think it's like the doll like floats up in the air, and then the fucking demon starts fucking like fucking popping out from it. It's that part where my niece and my nephew got so scared, like, we gotta go to the bathroom, and that was like 30 minutes back, and they fucking hadn't come back at that point. And my sister had her feet on the hand railing thing, and I had just taken my feet off, so my feet are planted on the ground. And at that point of the movie, something fucking yanks my shoe off, like fucking, like shit goes flying down. I was like, what the fuck? I told my sister because I had to go get it. She's like, where are you going? I was like, I gotta go get my fucking shoe. She's like, you drop it? I was like, no. It got fucking torn off my foot. And within that same week, I was sleeping in, I think it was her room because I don't think she was there that night.
Yeah.
And she had a TV in her room, which is fucking badass. I didn't have one. But I was sleeping in there, and I woke up at like, I want to say like 4 a.m. And there was a little girl standing at the foot of my bed. And I looked at her, and then I just I conked out, dude. I was out, and I woke up, and I told my mom about it. She's like, oh, yeah, no. It's like, I've seen her every once in a while. Like, as long as you don't make like any contact with her, then you should be fine. I was like, the fuck you mean?
As long as you don't make eye contact with her, you'll be fine.
Like, little creepy bitch watching me sleep. That's extra.
Well, and I mean, I know she's mentioned seeing like a little boy.
Yeah.
And it seems like whatever she's seeing, like I don't get it, but I guess she was sitting here. I was off doing some of the coffee stuff. And I guess she just, like, out of the corner of her eye, she sees something. I think once was out here, like in the living room.
Yeah.
And then the other time was in the room.
I've only seen the little kid ghost in your room, actually. Because I've seen the kid ghost before. Like, I think we talked about it on the podcast before.
Yeah, in the bed where you were like, right, yeah.
I thought it was one of the kids. And you're like, no, they're all in here.
Yeah.
What? But I've only ever seen the little kid ghost in your guys' room. And I've only ever seen the tall man in either my room or the living room. But I've never seen the tall man. I don't think I've seen the tall man in your room, actually. Have I?
I don't think so. I know you've heard voices from our room.
Yeah, I've heard a voice from your room, but that's pretty much it.
I still want to know what they're saying.
I don't know, and I don't plan to find out.
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó?
I thought I was your only gato.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah, but as of lately, I haven't seen too much activity. Not like how it was before, so I wonder what's the change that we made.
I don't know. I mean, personally,
Oh, it's the people across the fucking... Damn, these mics are good as fuck.
Oh, it's the people outside.
Yeah, it's the people outside. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so between these mics and this new setup that we have, it's going to be even better. So there's going to be some outside background noise that we're probably going to get unintentionally. But no, before that, like I thought I heard a while I was talking. Like that's why I stopped for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
and then I hear, are we going to need a steak?
We need a steak?
Jalapeno on a steak?
We need a chico steak?
You can hop on the steak. But no, I honestly think that whatever's being seen by you guys or whatever the hell it is following you guys. Because, the times I've been here by myself at night or, even just the kids and I, it's like I've never had anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd sit out in the living room. I had the bedroom doors open. Well, the bedroom door open, all the lights off, and nothing.
Yeah.
Never heard anything, never saw anything. And, I mean, same thing while sleeping. Like, I'm expecting to walk into the bathroom and see, like, something standing in the bathtub or some shit, but I never see anything.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Are you a huge cunt?
Us too. Wait, can we even say cunt?
Of course! It's empowering these days. Cunt, 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 cunt. I'm Ange Ballastone, aka the drag queen, That Girl Gina.
And I'm Mike Fales, just a normal gay guy, I guess?
And we're the hosts of The Big Cunty Couch.
A gorgeous new talk show podcast where we invite queers and peers to sit, bitch, and be fierce on a huge-ass couch.
While we gab about all things gay.
So come get cozy.
And cunty.
With us. We're pan for platforms, so find us anywhere online and get listening, sweetie.
Or watching.
Or both.
Otherwise, why the hell am I in full drag?
And we'll see you on the big... Oh, wait. I thought we were going to say that together.
No. On the Big Cunty Couch. Mwah.
You might be right, dude, because when I was staying at my girlfriend's house, was it last week? So we had...
Taylor Swift sucks.
That's gonna be your ongoing joke there now?
Yes.
It's you guys' personal inside thing. You're beefing about Taylor Swift.
Bam.
But I was at her house Sunday, and I think we just come back from eating breakfast. No, not breakfast. It might have been lunch. What? I can't recall, dude. I'm blanking on it now. No, we had come from Big Lots on Saturday, so we had stuff there Sunday. And I think we had gone out for a bit, and then we came back, and it was maybe 4.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to take a nap. And I fell asleep, and then when I woke up at 6, 7, she was fucking gone. She had dipped. Her and her sister took off to go visit their other sister and I think their dad.
Yeah.
And she sent me a message. She's like, "Oh, don't freak out when you wake up." It's like, we went out to go visit my dad and my sister, and we'll be back. I was like, okay. And my girlfriend's sister's wife, she was, I think she was working, or I think she may have had the day off, but she wasn't there when we got there. So I was laying down in the room and I was watching TV, and I heard someone shuffling around in the kitchen, moving stuff around. I was like, oh, okay, so she's probably out there. So I go to use the bathroom, and all the lights are off. TV's off in the living room. I was like, what the hell? So I go to use the bathroom, and I come back to the room, and I text her. I was like, hey, it was, I was like, was somebody, I don't want to say her name, because I don't know. Yeah. I was like, is your sister-in-law here? And she's like, no, I think she's at work. I was like, you guys here or no? It's like, no, we're still out. She's like, why? I was like, because I heard somebody shuffling around in the room, and I don't want to go on and look if it's one of you guys. It's like, no. So I go and I check the kitchen and the living room. I was like, shit, nobody's here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I go back and I was like...
Was anything moved around in the kitchen when you looked?
I don't know, because I'm not too familiar with their kitchen, so I don't know if anything's moved around. I think they had taken their cat with them, too, so I know it wasn't the cat.
Random. Hey, little kitty, want to go and see your grandpa?
No, I mean, they take the cat with them everywhere, dude. It's pretty cool. I want to do that with the dog.
Hey, little kitty,
want to do it with my dog, but she's
wow.
too spazzy.
She'd shit in your backpack.
She would. Even little diapers. She looks adorable, little diapers, but...
She's still a pain in the ass.
Oh,
she'll shit in the diaper or manage to just shit with the diaper.
You know what's crazy, though? You know, they say, animals can detect, they can, see things that we can't.
Yeah.
She was doing that the other day. I had gone into, the living room. I think I went to, shut off the light when I was leaving. And she was staring at that wall over there. The wall that's, I think it would be, your guys' bathroom wall?
By the washing machine?
Yeah. She was just staring at that wall, just standing there, fucking, her tail was up. And she was just, fucking staring at it. I was like, all right, time for me to leave. I'm going to work. Sorry, dog.
Later, dog. Sorry,
dog.
doggy.
Later, little didgeridoo.
All right, Dougie.
All right, doggy.
But
Can I pet that dog?
but yeah, I don't know, man. Like here, I think I've had more creepy experiences at work than I have here.
Yeah. Also, dude, my girl's dad she was telling me she just finished paying off his house. I'm like, oh, that's dope as hell. And that brought me back that her and her sister was telling me stories about when they grew up at the house, that the house is like super fucking haunted.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if she wants to. I was telling her, I was like, let's sleep over at that haunted house. And she's like, no. I was like, come on.
Or if she doesn't want to sleep over, see if she can get us in to go investigate it.
Yeah, because she was telling me at the room that I think she slept in, that she always used to hear shit and see stuff. And that her and her sister, well, I eventually want to have them on to talk about this shit. But I have to talk to them more to see when they have some spare time. So we can
Stop
record.
being pansies and hop on this cast.
We need your stories. But just from talking about with them, I talked to her sister. I talked to her, and I talked to her niece, which was there too, I believe. And even her niece had some crazy stories about like duendes, which are like the fucking little Spanish malevolent gnomes and shit. I think it'd be great to have all of them on at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be game for that. Not only that, but
We need them guest spots.
like I said, if we could actually go investigate the house,
Yeah.
because now that we have this, we could record off this. If I got,
We'll strap it to your chest.
yeah, if I got another mic or two, or we could set this up somewhere, have it just record through the mics, and then use the other portable recorder,
Yeah.
get like another couple cheap mics and maybe like a wireless setup so we can talk that way and, you know, go around with that one and see what this picks up.
Yeah, man, we eventually have to start getting to some more investigating of places. So that'd be a great place to start off with, dude. Fuck it, we'll take Frankie with us.
Come on, Frankie. You know you want to. Mwah.
Yeah. No, dude, but they hate that house. Like I think they were telling me, it's like, yeah, when it's like he wants to leave the house to his kids and all that stuff. And my girlfriend was like, no, I don't fucking want that house. I don't want to live there. I was like, come on, it's free rent, dude. What are you doing? But
How big is it?
dude, I have no clue, man. Why you trying to live in a haunted house?
We'll take it.
Fuck. It's all fun and games till your wife gets pile driver through a fucking table. Dude, with a fucking chair, brother.
Turns out it's just you in a fucking green screen ghillie suit.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Fucking gimp suit.
It has to be latex because I'm allergic to leather.
It's lamb skin.
Oh god, gross. But what is it? I want to eventually have them on, so I don't want to like jump too far in. But I will say this: ghosts, demons, aliens.
Actually, now that you mention it, back the fucking what is that show? X-Files theme comes on.
Oh yeah. That song used to scare me. I never used to watch X-Files when I was like 6. I'd never watch it, but as soon as the song came on, I'd be like, la 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 la, and I'd change the channel.
No, there was a time, so where my cousin lives, it's kind of out on like far down Ajo.
Yeah.
Like heading to Bop and all that area.
Yeah.
And the community he lives in, there was people stealing like decorations and shit.
Yeah.
So we went and hid in his mom's car to try and see if we could catch people stealing. And we're sitting out there and we're looking up. It's like, I don't know, fucking midnight at this point. And we're looking up by like a mountain you could see from there. I don't think it was, well, it might have been like Mount Lemmon or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And we're looking up and all of a sudden we see this dot appear. And I'm like, oh, you know, maybe it's just a satellite or some shit.
Yeah.
And it moves up, down, and then back up, and then over to the right,
What the
and then back to the left, and then over to the right, and then just shoots off.
what the
And I'm like, that was not a fucking plane. Like, no plane moves that
Yeah.
quickly. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, if you would have been close, it would have probably moved roughly half a mile in the distance it traveled left, right, and vertically and horizontally.
Yeah.
So we were just like, oh, what the fuck did we just see? And then same thing, I took a picture over at my other cousin's house. We were outside and he's like, oh, do you see that? And I took a picture and sure enough, you could see what looks like a little UFO just chilling in the background. And this was broad fucking daylight.
That's crazy.
So I was like, oh God,
We had
you're going to get probed.
Me and my sister had gone to visit my brother, and he lives like further out in the desert that way. I don't want to give a location.
No, you're good.
But there's these two big ass fucking mountains, like fucking huge fucking mountains, and you can drive like real close up to them.
And I'm just going to apologize now. I don't know what
They're
the neighbors
sawing.
next to us did, but all 3 of the apartments have notes on them that say they're not safe to enter from the health department.
Ghost.
So, yeah. A malevolent splooge.
Splooge, gross. They splooge from the 3rd floor down. Gross. But yeah, like I was saying, these mountains are fairly like close. Like you can see like the detail in the mountains and all that shit. But it's like 2 fucking mountains like right next to each other. And we were driving back from my brother's house, and it was probably like 9:30 at night.
Oh, damn. So fairly late. Well,
Yeah.
kind of late.
Sort of. Well, for us, we're always asleep by 8.
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah, but
Ooh, I just burped up some of that Ironwood sarsaparilla.
oof,
Tastes delicious.
like root beer and Jameson.
Ooh.
Ooh, sponsor us. But we're driving past the fucking like right in front of the mountains and shit, and you see these 3 fucking lights like on the mountain. I was like, oh, it might be just like a fucking what's it called? Fucking, it's like a searchlight or something, like a spotlight. And then the lights come off the mountain, and they're like above the mountain, but they're still as bright as they are. Like, all right, it's maybe still spotlights. Then they start moving like around the mountain, like fucking circling the top of the mountain, and they're like chasing each other and going off and coming back and all that shit. And they're still like really bright. Like if you have like a fucking flashlight to like the fucking dark ground, and you just see
Yeah.
a fucking bright ass circle. It's 3 of those fucking chasing each other around the mountain, going down, going up, going fucking like sideways behind the mountain and shit. And we're just like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. And we start driving, and then one of them takes off, and it just disappears.
Oh, God. What
And
the
the other
fuck?
2 just fucking keep going around the mountain and shit, and then they're gone.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Ghosts, aliens are fucking weird. I don't know what their purpose is. I don't know what they want, but I don't know why they just don't show themselves.
Okay, would you rather be tormented by a ghost or a werewolf?
A werewolf, because that'd only be at night.
On full moons? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Werewolf or a vampire?
Vampire.
Okay. Ghost or demon?
Ghost.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So what do we have? You chose a ghost and then vampire. Ghost versus vampire.
Like they're fighting and I
No,
gotta
like,
pick
what would you
one.
rather be tormented by?
Oh, still a vampire.
Still vampire. Vampire skinwalker.
Vampire.
Vampire yeti.
I will go with the Yeti with hairy arms like spaghetti.
Why a yeti though?
Because you're not gonna fucking find a Yeti here.
Good point. Good point. What the fuck is it called? It's like a skinwalker, but it's not.
A Sasquatch.
No, a Wendigo. A Wendigo or a skinwalker.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Skinwalker.
See, that's a hard one because a skinwalker is technically still a person, so they have people level intelligence, but a Wendigo can fucking mimic sounds, and I think that that's terrifying. I actually heard a story a while back where these people, they were going through like a national park, like a fucking heavily forested area.
Yeah.
And I don't quite remember where it was, but I don't think it was in Arizona. We don't have that many national parks.
Yeah, not many at all.
Maybe like in Colorado or some shit.
Okay.
But, and they were camping out, and they started hearing like somebody walking around them, like they're on their tent.
Yeah.
So the girl's like, was like, oh, grab your gun and go see what's going on. The guy grabs his gun. He's like, all right, you stay here. And first of all, I would have been like, fuck that. You have a gun. You go out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, you crazy. trying to sacrifice me, whatever. And the guy goes out and he sees something like running away in the distance, so he just shoots in the air like poof, poof. So
Which is, I'm sorry, one of the stupidest thing you can do with a gun. Where's that bullet gonna go? Right back fucking down.
Mm-hmm. And so then the fucking thing leaves and they're sleeping all right. And then the next night, they're sleeping. They hear the same thing like rustling through their shit. So the guy goes out, and as soon as he fucking opens the thing, his girl comes out with them. They both have their guns, and they start hearing gunshots from around going like circling them. So they're like, "Oh, get back your shit, let's go." And it's fucking like around them, and the only thing it's leading them to is this fucking little rickety ass path like through the forest, like not where they came through, not like the actual trail. It's like a fucking little cutout trail.
Yeah.
So they start running towards them. They start hearing the things getting closer and closer and closer. Then they hear like right next to them, like, poof, and they turn around, they look, and it's this fucking giant fucking dude, like hollow looking face, little tiny black eyes, and he's smiling at them, and he opens his mouth and he goes, poof, and then they're like, oh shit, it's them, and they start like circling around them. The thing fucking like, the guy's like, go away, leave us alone, and because it's gun, and then the fucking thing starts mimicking him, like his exact voice, like, go away, leave us alone. And they're like, what the fuck? And the thing just goes, and snaps itself in half and jumps off the cliff. And they're supposedly they just ran off and they never went back there.
Jesus, that would be terrifying.
That would be fucking, dude. I'd be like, nope, fuck this. And start shooting down the cliff, like, fuck you,
die, motherfucker, die,
you bastard.
I did forget. We are also hopefully within, I don't know, roughly a month or so, gonna be going to an area,
ghost town.
Yeah, where there's like a cabin ghost town.
At day or at night, though?
I'm down for either. Preferably night, but
yeah. But at night, then you have all the fucking drifters around there.
I mean, well, I'm gonna have my gun on me. I'm not.
And then our guide's also gonna have his gun.
Yeah. See, so we're gonna be golden.
I have a flashlight. I have a flashlight and a fleshlight.
I'm gonna fleshlight whip you.
Ghost.
Here, ghost. Fuck this, not me.
Come here, ghost. Give me a kiss on my lips. I just realized that my girlfriend listens to this. I'm gonna be in so much fucking trouble when this comes out.
Like, what the fuck?
I love you. No, it's just kidding. Please don't beat me.
Beat him.
Help me.
We know you beat him. You beat it like Michael Jackson.
No, but it'd be pretty cool to investigate that.
Oh,
I want to set
yeah.
up for at least this year alone. I want to do at least 3 investigations. That's my limit. I'm only willing to do 3 fucking investigations of fucking, what is this? A season on our fucking podcast. I said we cap it at 12 episodes. That's the season. I'm willing to do 2 or 3. Like actual in-field investigations is what I'm willing to do.
I mean, better than nothing. Well, we've already wasted just about half the year, so we still got
we
a
can
good
do,
amount coming up.
And if I can talk Lily into going, her dad's house, which is, from what I've heard, is fucking extremely haunted. Like, they've told me stories, and I'm gonna want to take my little notebook so I can write these down in case they don't want to come down.
Yeah.
So I can write them down, all that shit that they've been telling me, so I can tell it on here if they're okay with it. We have Ghost Town.
It was the greatest story in all the world.
He was the greatest showman in the whole wide world. But Ghost Town, I don't want to give it the location.
Yeah.
Because that's our special place.
Yeah, it is.
What if we kissed outside the ghost town and held hands?
I mean, I hear that brings ghosts out, so it'd be perfect.
The freaks come out at night. Makes sense.
I know that's not the beat to that song. It's just the only one that came to my head.
You alcoholic. But no, we can do Ghost Town, and then remember from, I think it was like the first episode I was telling you about, Imuris, Mexico, because it's maybe like an hour drive from here.
Ah, yes.
We can do that, and we can, I wonder who owns my mom's old house now. Because that shit was mad fucking haunted. That, or the pillar that I was telling you about in the first episode.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, because Abraham Lincoln knows where it's at, too.
Another place. Well, there's 2 other places, too, that would be pretty epic. One is the Casa Grande Domes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like Skinwalker and
Ooh.
Poltergeist style shit.
Yeah, Poltergeist.
And then, fuck, what's the name of the town? Bisbee? Kind of out in that direction. It's like one of the older Arizona towns, said to be fairly haunted. I
I've
think
heard
it'd be
that.
fun to go there.
Is it that fucking hotel that's super haunted?
Yeah, there's the hotel there, and then, well, shit, Hotel Congress.
Isn't that in Douglas, though?
I don't
Hotel
remember.
Congress, we should see if we can talk to somebody about doing an investigation there.
Yeah, because that one's haunted as well. Get the haunted room. It'd be perfect. And like I said, with this setup, I mean, we could get, 50-foot cord, have it in another part of, where we're at. We sit somewhere, listen in. We could tell if there's, anything that wants to communicate. It could go to one of the further mics. That way it's not close to us and possibly get more responses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this
And
is
then
going to be
where was it?
fun.
I think it was in like a little past Globe, one of our workers, before we had the temp workers.
Yeah.
He was telling me that he used to go to these fucking areas. They're called the crosses. And there was like supposed to be high skinwalker activity around there. But that we do have to be careful with, though.
Why is that?
The skinwalkers? Fuck that, dude. I'm trying to get killed by a skinwalker.
It's okay. I'll take I won't just take the handgun. I'll take the AR.
All right, cool.
And I'll have a 50 round or 60 round drum mag.
Expansive bullets.
Yeah.
We're gonna armor pierce those fuckers.
Hell yeah.
Come here.
If that don't kill a skinwalker with America, I don't know what will.
High rack and roll.
But that
So see, at least like that, we have like 4 or 5 trips set up already.
yeah, so be ready for those. Be ready for
Get
updates.
ready for season 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know. Right now I haven't even split it off into seasons. Everything's just like consistent episodes. But
I think since I've started, I think we have maybe at least like a season and a half worth.
oh yeah, most definitely. I might try and find a way and break them all into seasons, but that's going to take time.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for this fucking trip because I want to see what the hell we can find.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down.
So just be ready for that, everybody. Be ready for that.
All right, man. I think this is where we cut the episode, my boy.
For today, yes, but don't worry. We will be back in another week. And we will actually be back in that other week.
We will make sure that we are back.
If not,
I don't
the strongest demon that we can find has
No,
permission to come and get us.
Don't even say that shit.
Nah, see, now we got to record.
God damn it, you bastard.
But that is all for now. We will see you guys later.